It's the Modern Day Man Show. Today's topic is midlife crises. Joining me as always is the star, or one of the two stars, a man some would describe as perpetually in a midlife crisis, Eastside Dave McDonald.
Insulting. How insulting. I feel like I'm one of the people who's not in a midlife crisis because I like to stay perpetually a child.
That's what
I like Mario Kart. And the other day I was playing Mario Kart online. I was playing against Japan. And oh boy, the words that were coming out of my mouth. It was, I might as well have been an American, GI from 1945. Dropping one of the big ones. I was saying some really nasty shit.
Oh, I thought you were like, good game. Yeah. I appreciate how fair you're racing. You're better at this than me.
Plus, midlife crisis to me always feels like you got to get that Ferrari or you get like an earring. Like all of a sudden I'm like 55 years old. And I'm not 55 years old. I mean, well, he probably is, but
62, Dave.
Who's he? We should probably introduce him. Roy Harder.
Roy Harder, by the way. That's right. Modern Day Man. With Eastside Dave and Aaron Berg. Joined by us today with Roy Harder, Shawna Barry, of course, Davey Mac Sports Program Originals, and Bobby Tamburo. I'm Eastside Dave. Aaron Berg, still doing the bodybuilding, the competitions, all of the tournaments.
I think
losing weight, gaining weight.
I think right now he's actually committing crimes in Boston and Toronto.
Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Why is that? Why do you say that?
So he's committing crimes in Boston and Toronto because they're filming a TV show about cops in Boston and Toronto. We can't say anymore. But nothing like, certain people would.
No, I thought we were about to have an expose on nationally known comedian Aaron Berg's criminal activity.
We could certainly use the fucking publicity, couldn't
That
we?
would be great. But one day Aaron will be back, or maybe not. But we're planning on keeping this painting here forever and ever and ever
in his memory. Yeah.
Yes. He still has a close up of me. Who the fuck? There we go.
It's like the picture of the sensei.
Uh-oh. All the tapping. Was that not fortuitous or what? Huh? The collapse of the show.
It's like the picture of the sensei in the Kung Fu.
The great Coke Logic did that, by the way. Let's give him a shout out. He's always does the best art for the Dave Man.
In theory, Aaron is Jewish, so in like 3 episodes, maybe he'll be back, Instead of 3 days, like the last Jew that got crucified, rose from the dead.
Oh, but I mean, I'm not sure if he's Jewish. He's a big, fan of the whole Jesus thing. So he might not want to emulate that type of person.
How many times do they want to miss that one?
Well, regardless, there's a lot going on.
But you did say like midlife crisis. Mm-hmm. You aren't in one, but you do.
I'm not in one is what I said.
No, not at all. But what I meant was actually kind of like a compliment. You live your life like you're willing to try new things. You don't get locked down to one routine. You're willing to pick fights with people like you're dying. I think you were telling me on the way here.
That seems adventurous. Rather than, or just completely insane. Just good old-fashioned jack and, batshit crazy. Yeah, I've got 2 fucking rivalries now, and they're both revolving the pool. Number 1, my son and I like to use this little community pool where we live. And everyone goes in the pool. The kids, they play around with their stupid little fucking floaties in the pool, their little, floating seahorses and sharks and plastic bullshit. My son and I bring a little 1 ounce soft as a pillow ball that we play a game. It's called MLPB, Major League Pool Ball. And the game is very simple. We stand about 12 feet apart from us. We just throw the ball back and forth, and we keep a record of how many throws without 1 drop or a bad throw. Yes. This year, we achieved our record. 747.
Oh, wow.
We were in there for 50 minutes
Very nice, Dan.
playing the game. The point being, the Dave Man's an athlete. My son is an athlete. We're not gonna do anything with this ball. This lady swims up and she goes, "You're not supposed to be playing with that ball in the pool." Folks, the pool is 100 feet by 50 feet. It was only 3 people in the pool. My son and I, who aren't gonna hit anyone with a stray pass. That's my point. We got 747 consecutive throws. So we are extremely accurate. The ball weighs an ounce. If I threw as hard as I could into Shawna's eye, it's gonna be just fine.
Is it a Nerf ball?
Yeah, it's like a soft loop.
Dave doesn't do name brand.
No, I mean, it's not completely Nerf because it's got to be in the pool. There's like a rubbery aspect to it, but it's literally as light as a feather.
But you know how a Nerf ball will soak up the water.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's got a
very
rubbery
heavy.
outside.
All right.
All right, but it is squishy.
Okay.
But it's waterproof. It's designed for the ball for the pool. And this fucking bitch.
Now,
She's like, you're not supposed to be playing. And then she goes like this. I start laughing because I think she can't possibly be serious. I'm like, there's literally 3 people in the pool. She's on the far end. My son and I are on the end where you can stand, and we're just tossing a ball back and forth. So when I laugh, she goes, "It's not funny. Every year you guys get told all the time to stop playing with the ball. And every year it's the same old shit."
That's some sort of like boomer late life crisis.
Oh, was she a Karen?
Yeah.
Was she a Karen? Maybe, yeah. It's not about a midlife crisis for the man, but for the woman. Because the second they hit midlife, they gotta ruin everyone else's fun. I'm sorry, ladies. I seen it firsthand. A guy and his son fucking have a nice Field of Dreams catch in a pool, and she tears that down. She tears down the father-son bond that we got going on. So we just got out. We just left the fucking pool.
No.
We just got out and left the pool.
Right in the middle of an ML.
Right in the middle of that.
Of an MLPV
And by the way,
official?
I saw her get out of the pool and talk to her old decrepit husband, and she was still bitching at us. She's like, well, I had to tell them to stop playing. You won, you fucking old cunt.
yeah,
Me and
that's-
my son now are getting our fucking clothes on, putting the towels in the bag, put the fucking ball in the bag, and we're leaving the pool. Fuck you. But now she's still complaining.
But you left out some key important details to this story, which is one, you live in a retirement community.
No,
So
it's
these-
not.
These
That's
people are all octogenarians.
family gated community. You're totally wrong about that. There's
Okay,
kids all over the place.
I've never seen the kids, so that's on me.
I know. Well, you
Secondly,
pick me up once a week.
why do you let this old decrepit broad win? Just figure out which
What do I do?
condo's her and go toilet paper it.
Because
Like,
she's
be a
gonna
kid
be
again.
She's one of the once she has shown the crazy side to her, which is she's literally been watching us. Because she will have the comment of, "You guys get told every year. You get told multiple times a year." So she's watching this. No, this is the type of lady who will fucking rat you out to the owners, the whole place, and my son and I will be banished from the pool forever.
You just got to start yelling stuff like, "No, thank you, ma'am. I'm not interested." No, thank you. I'm here with my son. Thank you very much. Very kind of you to say that. Thank
I mean,
you.
Roy, you're a stickler for the rules.
Yeah,
You know, being of, I mean, I hate to say it, but German ancestry,
Yeah, I like
and
everyone to
you
color
like
within the lines, yeah.
rules and schedules. You're
That's
very
it.
big into.
Absolutely.
Is the lady out of line? Was I out of line?
Well, I think at some point you got to make a compromise and be like, all right, well, lady, perhaps, maybe we move the game somewhere else, or where can you?
We had
basically-
done that
you
already.
have to
We're in the
talk to her.
shallow side.
Oh,
She's in the deep end.
No. Let's dig into Roy's philosophy of you're okay to do what you're doing, just not in my land. Let's get all of you guys in one specific area where you can play ball.
Let's paint a couple triangles
Yes.
Those
on
are
the
the ball
storefronts.
players.
One, facing up, one facing down.
Right, we reserve-
and then let's put a bunch of armbands on people too, so we can easily identify them.
Well, just
Is that what we're going?
just say, listen, this is
Auschwitz.
this is the place for the ball players, right? And we're going to keep them in this ghetto style area. That's it. Simple as that.
It's a man and his stupid, a stupid man and his kindly son playing And again, we don't overthrow. We're not throwing wildly. We got 747 consecutive throws.
Maybe she's a member of the MLPB and wanted
Trying to
be-
sabotage.
and wanted to be included. You know, maybe.
Bring it then, lady.
Yeah.
If you have some ulterior motive where you want to outdo the Stan Man and the Dave Man, then bring it.
Is it posted? Like no
It
ball
is.
playing.
It is. Now, it's wait a second. The outdoor just has a few signs. One is Adult Swim,
More than one
3
sign.
to 3:30. One is, even though there's picnic tables all over this place, no food or drink except for bottled water. And then one, which they have put 3 times. This sign was so important, they had to triplet it up.
Yeah.
No diapers in the pool.
Wow.
Under any circumstances.
But it's not a retirement community.
Now, where there is when you go into the pool, there's like a huge fucking plaque of like a Moses' 10 Commandments of like 87 fucking rules. And one of those rules is no pool ball playing and shit like that.
Well, I rest my case.
No Adult Swim? What kind of pool?
No, it does have Adult Swim, 3 to 3:30.
3:30 in the afternoon?
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't seem very, kid friendly.
It's right after nap time.
It's because you
bed.
need a little break from these fucking brats with the splashing and the screaming.
The ball throw.
Yeah, well, that's the adults in the room.
But like, how high is this? Could you make the plaque go away?
It's as big as this. It's actually pretty much the same dimensions, and there's all these little like
You should
printy things.
just a
Definitely
piece of
get it
tape.
and put it in that. Right.
Yeah, you should steal it and put it here next week. That would be so funny. So by the way, because of this controversy, I asked my mom, I go, well, I don't want to go back to that pool. And my mom goes to this place called the Atlantic Club in New Jersey that has
Another Adult Swim?
indoor. No, it's a full-on health club. It's got the weight machines, the this, the that, everything. And so they have an outdoor cabana pool that's got a nice little grill. You can get hamburgers and hot dogs and some ice cream if you want. It's really nice. She's been a member there for 30 years. Because she's a member for 30 years and paying $150 a month for membership, you get like 25 passes for the cabana pool per summer. So that if you want to bring a couple people, you free of charge.
Got it.
Nice.
Apparently, so my son and I said to my mom, can we use that pool? Right? She goes, absolutely. We go to that pool. The lady goes, that'll be $25. I go, $25. She goes, well, actually, there's 2 of you, $50, $25 each. I said, what do you mean? Look up my mom. Beanie Mac. Beanie McDonald. Look her up. Yeah. And she goes, Kansas. Apparently they're under new ownership and the owner and the corporations from Kansas, but they fucking talk about it like it's the fucking, Candle in the Wind rock band or whatever, Sand in the Wind or whatever the fucking, because
Dust in the Wind.
Dust in the Wind, because they go, because they always go, Kansas bought the Atlanta Club, and ever since Kansas bought it, things are different, so you have to pay. And I looked at the woman and I go, this is why America is going downhill. Because all the quality of shit is in the toilet and all the fucking prices have been jacked up to the heavens. No, my son and I will not be paying $50 to go to your stupid pool. And I'm never coming back here again. So I have 2 pool controversies at the same time.
Wow.
Have you considered maybe the McDonald's just aren't a swimming people?
But we love to swim.
Right, but like...
The McDonald's in Ireland were fishermen and swimmers and warriors.
in Ireland.
In Ireland. I swim every day.
The other alternative is you do live right by the beach.
The ocean.
Yeah.
A little too cold for the Dave man.
Oh.
It shrinks the weenie.
Yeah.
Robert,
You sure
you see
that-
the Seinfeld?
You sure the McDonald's were warriors? It sounds like they were prima donnas to me.
No, I mean, we could deal in those days. You were covering it with a kilt.
Oh,
So
Davey.
no one saw what was going on.
It's far too cold to go fishing today, Davey.
Well, listen, all I'm saying is,
What was that accent?
yeah, was that Irish?
I'm
Go ahead.
half Irish. I
Do
can't
it again.
Irish. Oi, Davey. That's all I got.
No, it sounded like one of the Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe.
They might have been Irish.
Oi, Davey. let me tell you, I'm from Dublin, Ireland, I am. And I swear it, we're gonna find the booty right in the Emerald Isle. Hey! I mean, that's what you sounded like to me.
You know, the Irish didn't die of scurvy because they drank all the rum already.
Roy, what do you think about all this? Do I have to relax? Too many feuds,
too
David.
many
controversies.
At this point in your midlife
crisis.
midlife crisis, you got too many feuds going on. You got to narrow down the feuds, ease off the vices, and just chill out, baby. That's it.
No, my whole thing is, it
All right,
feels
fair.
like today, midlife crises, you can't have fun with like you used to. Like, if Dave had all these enemies he has in his small town, he could just go Killdozer back in the day, right? Open a welding shop, turn his bulldozer into a
Sure, Dave
machine.
would be long dead before he got a chance to kill enemies.
That's my point.
They
We
would
don't know
go
how to
for
do
him.
manly shit like that anymore.
They don't.
Right? You know, if you wanted to, let's say your girl broke up with you and you wanted to back in the day do steroids. You could do fun steroids, right? You could do like Mastodon. Is he going to kill his whole family steroids? Now you've got like all these peptides and it's safe.
Okay, is this a personal story here? Is this a confession
No,
from Robert?
I never did Mastodon, but what I did do was a fat burner called clenbuterol, and this was fun. Okay, this was a fat burner for horses, and you would use it to lose weight. So you'd put like a drop under your tongue, and then you'd just sit there and shake all day, and you would lose weight, but you would not sleep for like months on
That
end.
sounds terrible.
But that's way more fun than these fucking
Why-
GLPs that don't let you eat what you want. Like, you could eat whatever you want, then you're just gonna shake
why
it
don't
off.
you talk to the lady at the pot store? She loves you.
You are going between that and the picture. You are going to get me fucking stabbed if we hear this.
No, I'm just saying. I've witnessed it twice
What's
now.
that? What's that?
So
There's a cashier who talks to Robert, you know, very, very, she's got the goo-goo eyes.
Oh.
And like, she blocks me out. Like, I'll try to be like, you know, I have an opinion. And she's like, anyway, concentrating back on Robert.
Yeah, no, it's
Like,
really
don't you
bad.
think like this? And she's like, shut up, old red.
Oh, wow.
The first time it happened, I thought it was coincidence. Remember? Because we got in the car and I
Yeah.
was like, did you pick up on that? And you were like, you know, it's the pot store. She might be high. They're friendly.
I didn't completely deny that there could have been something.
I was like, maybe, who knows?
But they are allowed to smoke up in their break room.
Today, she wasn't working when we got there. She waved me down, was like, oh, come down here.
She went hard for it.
Dave bent down to tie his shoe. She
Yeah.
turned around and he wasn't there. And then when he popped up, the sadness that came over her
From behind
face.
the counter.
Yeah, it was so
I was
bad.
tying my shoe from behind the counter, and so she's like, Robert, you know, come on up, Robert. And then Robert comes up, and I just popped up like, and she's like, oh my God!
Yeah.
The sadness.
And she was so much into like, I'm gonna give him sexy talk, like, so we're getting some weed today, huh? You want to smoke it up? I'd like to smoke your pole,
I mean,
Bobby.
it wasn't
Wow.
that direct.
You're from Pennsylvania, huh?
We would've been
You can
late.
1776 my fucking ass. Declare your independence on my pussy.
Hell yeah.
But no, she does like him, and she is a cute lady. I'm not gonna give her any disparaging word. She does have the whole nose thing. Which what do you guys feel about that?
The nose ring?
Nose ring.
The one through the septum?
through the nostrils, both nostrils, a whole.
I just feel like you're doing some permanent damage there. You don't want to mess with the nose.
Reminds me of boogers. The
Yeah.
women are like, how come guys don't like nose rings? And we're like, because it looks like mucus. It's on your nose.
Hanging out of your
There's
It reminds me of cows, like a bull.
cow.
Yeah,
right.
That's the first thing that comes to mind.
I know. What is they can't understand it. And they get
would
very
think-
defensive. It doesn't look good. You don't touch your fucking moneymaker, ladies.
You would
Not
think
necessarily.
you'd see more of the bull type things in the WNBA. Because they're
Okay, all right. I know. I understand because they're lesbians of a strong nature. And there's a phrase that we're not going to say because we want to remain on YouTube, sir.
you're looking at me like you want me to say it now. Now I feel the
I
pressure.
was just looking at you to see if you're going to say anything.
No. I will say the thing that counters that out for me that's a little weird is the big giant Jesus necklace because she doesn't give off a Jesus vibe. Have you noticed that?
Right. She has a cross. She wears a cross, Sean O.B., the lady at the pot store.
And it's like
Yeah.
big.
Robert's girl.
That's all right.
She wears a big cross.
Yeah, and I don't know what that means. Like, is that it might be gothic?
It's got like an iron cross look to it.
Yeah, and like I don't fuck with witches, you know.
she can be a witch.
Not
Yeah,
witches,
no.
a different kind of bad guy.
I got you.
You know, one from the late 30s into the 40s. I mean, that's what she does have an iron cross looking necklace.
All right, well, you're starting to persuade me on this chick.
Oh, hey.
No, she was very nice.
Oh, look at the voice cracking, Sean
things.
LB.
I heard that.
Other things we
Hey, nice.
blushing, Bobby?
Yeah, fucking Peter Brady over
Yeah,
here.
he just touched his mustache.
Oh, yeah. She's very nice.
He's in love.
Next time, I don't want to be the third wheel anymore. Could you be like, hey, say hi to your friend, my friend Dave. He thinks your nose ring is really fucking stupid.
Or crazy concept, just let me mac.
I
Could guarantee you if Roy and I rocked in there, he would just like slip me $100 so I could look like a big roller and then walk away.
I would do that.
He would not. He is very close with his money.
No, not
He's going to give you $100
Not when I have
for
it,
no
David.
reason.
not when wingmen are involved, Dave.
I have asked
These two
Roy.
gentlemen here might be some of the best wingmen.
Oh, I have no doubt about Roy Harder and his wingman skills. Sean O'Barry as well.
Yeah. Sean O and I once had to do a push-up contest to try to try to impress the former queen of the white nationalists, as they call her now, but
Long time ago.
at the Davy Mac Sports.
And we threw the competition.
Oh, it was a
and
big-
Sean O threw the competition
Yeah.
for
Oh,
me.
he beat me fair and square.
No, he didn't. I asked you, please let Robert win this stupid push-up contest because he wants to impress this lady
Yeah,
who's
and
sitting in our
great.
audience.
It was a fun contest, but you can't say you threw it walking around looking like Joel Henry and everything.
Not me.
You were telling me that Robert loves to tell stories of his days at Dick's Sporting Goods
Oh,
on our
geez.
rides up to the fucking thing. And he actually uttered the phrase, Davy Mac, I was the bad boy at Dick's.
I don't think I heard that exact phrase. I think you're
The
paraphrasing.
exact phrase. It's called going with the bit, cunt. And by the way, it is the exact phrase. So not only do you slow down a bit, but you're fucking what? You go, Davy Mac, I was the bad boy of Dick's.
I think I said people's champ, which is way douchey.
Didn't. You said I was the bad boy of Dick's, which was going to lead us into this talking point. Bad boy of jobs, remember?
I do.
Our discussion. Okay, so can you... Yes, Dave, I remember that.
Sure, Dave. I remember.
Well, now you've pulled the curtain
Yeah,
back, David.
man.
Well, he did, because you did say you were the bad boy of Dick's, and it was so funny, but now you're disputing saying it, which is not the point
Right.
of the bit that we're trying
watch
to
this.
do.
Watch this.
Yeah.
You just play it out, and you say yes, you did.
What?
You I said I don't remember that. You go, you said that.
Okay, you said that. Yes,
what
you
would
did.
what would a bad boy of Dick's even look like, Dave? Boom! Now I've introed the bit. You see where my head was at? I
No.
was just on board with you.
No, you just straight up denied it. He does this. He fucking can't just say, you know what? I did say I was the bad boy of Dick's. It's an all-time line, which is why it stuck with me. And I go, save it for the Shafe. We're doing this bad boy of Dick's fucking thing.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so go ahead.
I heard him say he's the bad boy of modern day man. And that's why he's got his fucking sunglasses on right now.
Well, because the bad boy is where we're going with this. But go ahead. Because I want to know if you guys were ever the bad boy of your occupation, because I was the bad boy of the fucking Warren Hotel. So I can relate to Bobby. Because you had this thing with the walkie-talkies.
So basically you get to a point where you're working a job like that and you go like, my pride's more important than the money. So I'm not going to be treated like shit. And we had one manager, his name was Zach, Z-A-K. And like A, strike one. Am I right, Sean? Spell your name the right way.
Yeah, Sean, S-E-N.
You mean it should be a Z-A-C-H?
Or a K. It just has 4 letters. That's all I care about. It's not Z-A-C and it's definitely not Z-A-K.
It's like a sound effect from the old Batman.
Thank you. You see it when he punches in the air. Yeah.
Zach. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
And
I'm okay with that.
He would like yell at people over the mic for 10 minutes at a time. And I just figured out
On the intercom?
on the walkie-talkies everybody
thing?
used. Yeah.
And so it goes throughout the store.
no, just to all the employees.
Oh, right. Okay.
And it would usually be instructions like, I've worked this job longer than I know what I'm doing. So he would start talking and I would start hitting the mic to cause interference so nobody could hear him. just to,
Bad boy
irritate
stuff.
this guy.
Bad boy.
This is what the bad boy, not the
bad
people's
boy.
champ. This is what the bad boy addicts do, baby.
This is
what
psych-
the bad boy
This is
addicts do.
psychological warfare. So one day we had this manager who came from the goods store. It was nice and clean, unlike ours, which was terrible. And she thought she knew it was me. So she came over after I did it, and she was like, "I know it's you. You knock it off now before I write you up." And at that point, like a normal person would be like, "Oh yeah, my bad." I was like, "Hey, that sounds like an allegation that you better have some fucking evidence for before you throw around here before I call the union."
There you go.
And then as I was doing that, my buddy Jason, great guy, black guy with dreads, all tatted up on his neck. He hears that happening. Zach starts talking, and he's breaking it up as I'm screaming at her. And so I finally go, "You see, how could it possibly be me? I think you owe me an apology."
So they ran a fucking little con on the lady.
Oh, yeah. We did lots of fun stuff.
Another good wingman in there.
One time, Pat yelled at Zach. Pat was this old golf guy. He was my drug dealer, too. Great dude. He quit Dick's to go sell pot legally. It was great.
Oh, yeah,
He
nice.
just still sold it illegally, but at legal quality.
Gotcha.
It was amazing. So he yelled at Zach, and they had a new "Who's the Employee of the Month?" So I ran a campaign that we stuffed the ballot so it all said Pat for telling Zach he's a piece of shit. And then they stopped giving that award.
We
Are these the stories you get to listen to on the way up here?
these are. I love the walkie-talkie story.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm not sure about Pat, but that's fine. Listen, I was the bad boy of the Warren Hotel, which it was a hotel, but I was a waiter there in the 4-star restaurant known as the Malloy Room.
Okay.
And I was the bad boy of the Malloy Room. We had this lady called the Carrot Lady because she always got carrot soup.
Okay.
She would get a filet mignon, but she needed steamed carrots. And then for dessert, carrot cake. I mean, fucking psycho, right?
Yeah.
Bitch just trying to see in the dark.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like crazy.
And her name was the Carrot Lady? That's
I mean,
crazy.
obviously, that's why we
what
called
are the
her the
odds?
Carrot Lady.
Oh,
She
I get
got
it
the
now.
name
I
because
understand
of
now.
the fucking food
Thank
order.
you for explaining that.
But what I didn't say is massive old fucking cunt. Just miserable. And you bring her the carrot soup, and she'd be like, "Oh, it's too hot." And you're like, "Well, just wait for it to cool." But she would be like, "Bring it back. It's too hot." I'm not bringing it back. You can wait a minute and it will cool down. Yes. Everything got sent back. Sometimes 2 or 3 times. So one day I had enough.
Uh-oh.
And when she had me bring back the carrot soup, I brought a new bowl up and I just did a good old fashioned, whoa! Spilled the whole fucking soup right in her lap. Lady was like 85, weighed like 22 pounds. I probably burnt both of her fucking legs, and she screams, "Ah!" And I was a legend after that.
I bet
And
you
that's
were
how
then.
I got to be known as the bad boy
She died.
of the Malloy Room. Bad boy occupation anywhere? No.
Never.
I'll tell you where you're the bad boy of Pearl Jam, New York. Your cover band. All right. I'm not going to say anymore.
You got me there.
I'm not going to say anything else.
I'm the argumentative one. That's right.
But I mean, I'm actually a little bit curious. Have you had any other jobs besides sound design? Robert works at Dick's. I worked as a waiter for 7 years between the Malloy
yeah.
Room in Spring Lake and the Dublin House in Red Bank.
Has
Yeah.
it been
Bar.
declassified for you to talk about yet, Roy?
Yeah, I worked at I did a Pepsi, I did a stint at Pepsi Cola as a bottler for like every summer for 4 years, working at the Long Island City plant and then the Brooklyn plant.
And did you do anything? You weren't the bad boy of Pepsi?
I mean, the bad boy of diabetes. I drank Pepsi all fucking summer like a psycho. I gained like 20 pounds.
But were they Pepsis that you were taking for free?
Yeah, it was a
Oh, bad boy!
Yeah, they
that
were-
gets him. We want you. That gets you bad boy
going
status.
by on that line, ice
All right.
cold. And
A lot of pressure on you. Sorry. Anything else?
No, that's it.
No, but that's
as bad as I
good.
get.
So bad boy at Dick's, bad boy at the Malloy Room, bad boy of Pepsi, Sean O'Barry. Anything.
Bringing it back to your pool story.
Yeah.
I used to be a CPO, which stands for a certified pool operator.
Love
Oh.
So I worked at the pump house of the community pool, and
This is
2
gonna
other
be such a gay
CPOs.
story.
Yeah,
The pump
2 other
house.
CPOs.
pump house.
Yeah, we would get high all the time, and the way we do it is we go down to the basement and we'd smoke in the next to the big
Okay.
pumps and all that stuff. But we want to know if somebody was walking through the pump house, somebody important. So we designed a buzzer that every time you open a desk drawer up to a certain line,
Oh my
that
God.
a buzzer would ring in the basement. And
That's amazing.
Got really high and figured it out. Bought all the shit at RadioShack and wired it up, and it was fantastic.
That's
So, bad boy.
genius. That's a bad boy.
So would it be the bad boy of Pump House?
Yeah, sure.
The bad boy of Pump House. Sean O'Barry. And you're right. Roy, it has a gay porn. It sounds like a movie.
Yeah.
Like
Basement of the Pump House.
Tons of gay stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excuse me? Tons of gay stuff?
No.
You got a
What?
buzzer alerting you.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
do whatever you want down there.
Thank you.
So, I mean, dicks were out and shit. So that's disgusting, Sean. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that.
It's
That's what
hot
you're supposed to say.
in the basement of the pump house.
I also worked at the butcher block.
Oh,
And I would, when I was 16 years old.
the Irish butcher.
Well, actually, no. When I was 14 and 15, that was my first job. 2 summers, the butcher block.
Corned beef all day.
And no, I was in charge of taking things out to the garbage, but I would steal steaks every once in a while as well. So I get a double bad boy. Thank you very much.
Bad boy the butchers.
Nice.
Yeah.
When I worked at Peter Pitt in college, if you were the last night delivery guy, it became a tradition because the place next door was a Greek pizza shop. The guy who owned it was from Greece. And I guess somehow the Turkish Student Association found out that he was Greek. And at every night at 2:30 in the morning when the bar closed, there would be a screaming match. And the owner of the pizza shop would grab a knife and you'd have to go wrestle him to keep him from stabbing college kids.
Jesus.
That's the bad boy of the pizza shop.
This was at Penn State?
Yeah. Long closed down. I'm pretty sure he got deported. That was one of the ones I should have got. That guy was a maniac.
Would you and Saquon Barkley be the 2 biggest people from your class? The 2 most famous people from your class? You and Saquon.
I don't know if we want to put Saquon up there, but yeah.
But Robert first, and then Saquon.
I think that Bo Nix guy was there at the same time, too, from the UFC, so those 2 would probably take it.
Bo Nix?
Bo Nickel.
Yeah. Bo Nix is a quarterback for the Broncos. I don't think he played,
No, that was Trace McSorley.
When Robert and I drive up, Shawno,
Yeah.
when you were asking before about what we talk about, it's a lot of yelling.
Yeah.
It's a lot of I try to help him out.
Oh, okay. I see
It's
where you're going.
no. I want to know with what does the past what rights in modern day man society when 2 men are driving up. When can the passenger say, "Hey, I slow down. Hey, I'm getting the ride up." I acknowledge that. But how many near accidents or cars in front of us with their brake lights on, and yet we're still hurtling 85 miles an hour, filling me with anxiety and dread? When is a man allowed?
I would never question another man's driving.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's a real
See,
man.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
Get
It's
into the
the
ride.
modern day. This is a question for modern day man.
Sure.
Think about it. You, no matter what happens, no matter how much it looks like you could die, you're not going to say anything.
No, I'm very
Wow.
I'm very Damone, like I'm just kind of sit back and say to myself, isn't this great? As we're flying through, I'm like, this is awesome.
In Bobby's defense, so I think he's a great driver.
He drives differently with me than he did with you, and he's acknowowledged that.
No,
I don't think that's
what
true.
That's what he said.
He said
but,
you said that to me.
I think he's a good driver as long as you're not talking to him.
That's the key.
That's the key. because
He looks
if
all
you're,
the time.
if you're talking, he's like, yeah.
Oh, there's a litany of bad
And I'm like,
habits.
what-
He
what-
texts.
Yes.
I do not text anymore. We've talked about that. It's been a
He
good
stopped
long
text-
time. Yeah.
He stopped texting. Yes.
Since like May.
Yes.
Not true. He texts. He also is very fidgety with the radio. There's got to be a new song. There's got to be something else on.
We do end up on some bad songs sometimes.
And he looks over a lot. And like there'll be 30 cars totally stopped. We're going 70 miles an hour, and that's when he decides like, so what do you think? We should go with Footsie. Anything like Footsie? Anything fun? Prepare? I'm like, here we go. And then if I have the audacity to be like, okay, oh God, hey, brakes please. He goes, Jesus Christ, Dave, I'm in charge. I have it. And then he says, the car brakes automatically, Dave. I can't hit the brakes.
Yeah.
This is what he says.
Well,
I'm like, well, then the car's doing a terrible job. Those cars have been stopped for a goddamn full minute. We are hurtling at them at 100 miles per hour. When is the car going to be like, oh, I think I should slow down? I know Kit on Knight Rider would have fucking slowed down. He wouldn't have fucking did a kamikaze with David Hasselhoff, where the Hoff thinks he's gonna fucking fly into a bank or the back of a goddamn truck on the New Jersey Turnpike.
Now, Roy, how would you have handled that when we were driving down to the dojo? You would politely say, "Hey, Rob, maybe a little more eyes on the road."
I don't even think I would have said that. I think I would have just closed my eyes and just.
But were you smoking marijuana? Did you smoke marijuana?
Well, I had to. I was driving with Bobby. You don't even have to smoke it. You're high the minute you get into his car.
See, that's the thing.
It emanates off the
smoke
seats.
The marijuana like a professional after the shows I have to do. Unlike some people. It's not necessary before the shows. So I'm stone cold sober when all this is going on. That's why you were allowing it. Because if you're not high, it's rather scary. Now, today was okay, I suppose.
Today was great.
I wouldn't say.
It's been great the last couple of times.
I would say it was today.
Now,
I would say you're getting better.
Since we're putting people on the spot.
Yes, sir.
Let's say you're driving 2.5 hours to pick somebody up to drive them to the city to do their show.
Yeah.
And the plan
you're
is
coming here anyway.
12:15 to 12:30.
Yeah.
You text them, "Hey, I'm here at 12:20." You don't even make them hit the gate. You call to get in yourself, and then you sit in their driveway till 12:35.
I didn't know you were here. I was in the shower at the time, Robert.
Were you singing a song?
Yes, I was. We all live in a yellow submarine. And I told you, shower, bath, shower's my thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Where I like to take a 5 to 10 minute shower, get really clean, then you go into the bath. Because if you go straight bath, you're just sitting in the fucking puddle of your own dirt. Yeah. So you go shower, bath, shower. 5 to 10 on shower. Then we're in the bath for 20 minutes. I have lots of bubbles. I have a Beats speaker. And yes, I will listen to We All Live in a Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. And I'll have a gay old time, as they said on the Flintstones.
And at the Tug House.
But that is true. And then I like to do a post-bath shower 5 to 7 because you got to do a cool down and you want to make sure you're not too sudsy. You don't want fucking soap and suds in your underwear.
True.
Yeah.
So it's a long 45-minute process.
Yeah.
I had to get started at 11:45. I didn't know that he was there already. I told him 12:30. Don't be looking at 12:15. We're going to be there way too early if you pick me up at 12.
But it was 12:35, so you were late regardless.
What do you have to say, Shawna Barry?
When you take that, second shower, is there still bath water at the bottom on your feet, or do you have two separate?
I have a very quick drain. Oh. When I'm done with the bath, I will hit the drain. I will sit in the bathtub for a little bit. And as it gets halfway down, I start to get a little chilly.
All of a sudden, you can
the air.
See your own dick and balls.
Yeah. and then I go, okay, time to stand up, like Lazarus.
And wash off the semen.
Get rid of the cum.
That's the second shower, yeah.
Just like many, Elton John in the 70s, and go and shower, and then get ready for a great day of podcasting, a great day of shows between the Davey Mack Sports Program and Modern Day Man.
I think we had one today.
And that's what we do. We like to encourage you just to be yourselves. Isn't that a nice lesson for the midlife crisis theme today, Roy? Is maybe the one way to get over your midlife crisis, Roy,
is
just be yourself. Shave that beard, shave that head, and put a little swastika tattoo on your forehead. Just be yourself. That's all it does. Shawna Barry, thank you.
Thank you.
Modern Day Man.
We did
This was your first Modern Day Man experience.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You haven't seen a meltdown like that in a while.
It's true.
Yeah.
True.
What?
Well, your anger tirade on poor Bobby over here.
Oh, stop. This is how we talk.
It's a good example of our car rides. I get it.
But he did say, I don't want to go into it.
No,
we had a pleasant, wonderful episode. Aaron Berg is somewhere, and we hope he comes back at some point. But we're doing these shows because we didn't want to just give you a silent treatment for weeks on end. Yeah. And so that's what we're doing it for. And he, after these bodybuilding competitions and tournaments, there's a great chance Berg will be back. Until then, we're giving you new content this way. We hope you appreciate it. That's all. Robert, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say you're absolutely right. Shawna will be here in the meantime, so we'll see you guys all next week. From Bobby, Roy, Eastside Dave, and Shawna Berry. Thank you guys. Make sure you check out Roy and Shawna's New York Pearl Jam cover band 2 Saturdays from now in Long Island. Tickets are free.
Good night.
like I'm breathing in a